If you're eyeing the Dell Inspiron 1530 as your next laptop, hold on, because I'm about to reveal some surprising facts that might change your mind. This laptop promises a lot on paper. A powerhouse Intel 13th Gen i7 processor, a massive 32 GB RAM, and a 1 TB SSD for lightning-fast storage. But here's what surprised me. The real-world performance and user experience don't quite match these impressive specs. You expect a smooth, powerful machine, but instead, you might face unexpected glitches and design quirks that could frustrate you. Stick around because in the next few minutes, we're diving deep into what makes this machine both a hit and a miss, so you can decide if it's really worth your money or not. Now, just to keep you hooked, did you know that the Dell Inspiron 1530, despite its high-end internals, has a battery that barely survives a solo Netflix binge, and a touchscreen that sometimes behaves more like a temperamental toddler? That's right, the laptop might look sleek and promise performance, but there's more beneath the surface. Wonder why such a powerful laptop can sometimes feel sluggish? We'll uncover the truth soon. And I'll also share who this laptop is really for and who should probably steer clear to avoid headaches. Let's unlock some hidden layers here because if you're a student or a professional juggling too many tasks, you deserve more than just brand promises. You deserve a machine that actually delivers. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let me drop a quick joke to lighten the mood. Why did the laptop go to therapy? Because it had too many bytes and couldn't process its feelings. Alright, let's get into why the Dell Inspiron 1530 is causing mixed feelings across users. On one hand, it has killer specs. The 13th Gen Intel Core i7 processor with 10 cores and 12 threads is a beast for multitasking and intensive jobs. Add to that the 32 GB of high-bandwidth RAM that Dell claims can handle multiple applications and tens of browser tabs without breaking a sweat. Storage-wise, the 1 TB PCIe NVMe SSD offers ultra-fast boot speeds and file transfers. So far, so good, right? But here's where things get tricky. The display is a 15.6-inch Full HD touchscreen with a narrow border and anti-glare coating, seemingly perfect for both work and media. Plus, it has Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth combo for smooth connectivity. Ports are generous. Multiple USB-A, USB-C, HDMI, headphone jack, and even an SD card reader. Windows 11 Home comes pre-installed, boasting new features like better multi-monitor support and Android app compatibility. Sounds like it's made for power users, content creators, or anyone who needs a reliable all-rounder. But the reality is a mixed bag. Many users report that despite the top-notch specs, the laptop doesn't always feel fluid. Why? Because Dell's thermal management hits a bottleneck here. The chassis struggles to dissipate heat during heavy workloads, causing CPU throttling. Translation: your i7 won't always run at that turbo 5 GHz speed advertised. Instead, it powers down to cooler but slower modes, limiting performance when you need it the most. And speaking of heat, the carbon black color looks sleek, but the laptop heats up in certain areas, especially near the keyboard, making typing uncomfortable during extended use. Not ideal for marathon work or gaming sessions. Plus, its 3.64-pound weight makes it portable enough but not exactly feather-light compared to ultra-portables in its class. For someone who's carrying it around campus or commuting daily, it could start feeling like a gym workout, minus the fun. Here's a fun one. Why don't laptops ever get sunburned? Because they have their own cooling fans. Sadly, the Inspiron's cooling fan noise can get loud, especially when the laptop is working hard. Fans spinning up noticeably can be distracting during meetings, lectures, or binge-watching your favorite shows. There's a trade-off between keeping things cool and keeping silent, and Dell seems to have swung the pendulum towards the cooling, sacrificing peace and quiet. The touchscreen, which many expect to be a useful addition, can be hit or miss. While the anti-glare coating is great to reduce reflections, the touchscreen's responsiveness sometimes feels laggy or inaccurate. This can be frustrating if you rely on touch input for creative work or quick navigation. Plus, Dell's pre-installed software includes some bloatware that might irritate users looking for a clean experience. You'll want to spend time uninstalling or tweaking settings right after setup. Battery life is another sticking point. The 3-cell 41 Wh battery is, frankly, underwhelming given the power-hungry components. Real-world tests show it struggles to last beyond 5 hours under normal mixed usage, far from ideal for students or professionals who need a day-long, unplugged session. That means frequent plugging in, which reduces portability and convenience. So, if you dream of working in a cozy cafe all day without hunting for an outlet, this might be a dampener. Despite all this, the 1080p HD webcam paired with stereo speakers provides decent video call quality, a silver lining for remote workers or online students. The built-in Wi-Fi 6 ensures fast and stable internet, which is a checkpoint for smooth streaming or conferencing. And the option to upgrade RAM up to 64 GB and storage up to 2 TB SSD, plus a 2 TB HDD is solid if you want future-proofing. This laptop is definitely made for those who want to squeeze the most out of mix-heavy workloads and moderate gaming at a mid-range price point around $869. You might ask, who exactly should buy this? If you're a power user needing raw CPU horsepower, large RAM capacity, and extensive storage, say, video editors or software developers on a budget, this machine might fit your needs. The anti-glare touchscreen display is a bonus for presentations or light creative tasks. But if you prioritize long battery life, lightweight portability, or a whisper-quiet fan, consider looking elsewhere. Quick rehook, wondering if this laptop's value outweighs its flaws, or if the key issues can be patched with software updates or minor tweaks. Hang tight, I've got a few tips and a surprising twist about how to make this beast work better for you, coming right up. Now let me tell you a little story. A friend of mine, let's call him Dave, picked up this Dell Inspiron 153530 for his new remote job. He was excited about the 32 GB RAM and the powerful i7. At first, everything seemed smooth. But soon he started noticing heating issues during video calls and document-heavy multitasking. The fan noise was so loud it sounded like a spaceship launch. He joked that it was his new white noise machine. After a bit of research, Dave adjusted power settings, updated firmware, and reinstalled Windows Fresh to combat bloatware. That helped somewhat, but the battery life was still a sore point. However, for Dave, in the end, it was enough to get the job done because the performance never really let him down when plugged in. So, what's the bottom line? Dell Inspiron 153530 is a machine with excellent specs on paper, but real-world imperfections in thermal design, battery life, and touch responsiveness create a mixed experience. If you're okay with occasional fan noise and average battery life, you get a powerhouse capable of multitasking and demanding applications on a reasonable budget. But if portability, quiet performance, and long battery life are deal breakers, this might not be your best pick. Before you make your decision, here's a joke just for you. Why did the computer show up at work late? Because it had a hard drive. All right, maybe that was a bit cheesy, but the point is, this laptop has hard drive speed on its side. Remember, prices can fluctuate quickly on Amazon. So if you decide the Dell Inspiron 153530 fits your needs, check the link in the description for the best current price, because deals pop up and disappear fast. Grab yours before someone else's fan drowns out your Zoom call. And if you want a laptop that delivers raw power with a few quirks you can manage, this is a solid choice. Thanks for watching my honest review. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more no-nonsense tech reviews. Got questions about this laptop or need help choosing alternatives? Drop a comment below. I'm here to help. Until next time, May your laptops run cool and your coffee strong.